So we here at the rtcStats showcase, we looked at the ID, or I looked at the ID and talked with our bot. Their bot offers both audio and video, bidirectional for both the audio and the video. The bot actually knew what I had in my room, like this microphone. It thought this was a studio because of that. Anyways, let's go and check out what we had in this specific session. So where do we want to begin? Let's go to connection.
Yes, I mean, we're looking at a live kit-based system. So
full audio video.
Yes, fairly standard. See a single peer connection.
Which is
as
relatively
usual with
new.
live kit.
Yep.
Fairly good deployment.
Okay, let's go to streams.
Yes, this turned out to be a little more interesting.
Yep.
So we noticed that the get user media call doesn't have any constraints for video, which returns a default from 2011 VGA resolution 64480. And then we see simulcast being used, which is unusual for a Gen AI use case because you want one resolution, you are only talking to a single peer, so why use simulcast?
Yep.
And then it doesn't send the video in the full 640x80 resolution, but quarter and half layers, which means 240 by 180 at 20 FPS. And this one is actually, why is it called half when it does 640x80? It also does 19 FPS, and I assume from what I've seen, most video LLMs downscale severely when they look at the video. So 240, 180 is more likely the stuff they're looking at. 20 FPS is a lot for, and I suspect a lot of the frames get dropped on the server, but it's okay.
Yep. Okay.
Yes, if you look at the audio, we see something odd here. First, the audio, there's a very short audio upload, which doesn't actually upload anything. And then it gets replaced by a second Opus stream. And we'll see that later in the set remote description called in the logs. But first, I think I want to move to the devices.
Okay, we've got 4 calls of get user media, 3 for the audio only.
Yes, yes. So it's like, okay, it gets get user media and then doesn't stop it. Gets a camera and then the desktop microphone are separate things. Not how I would do it.
Okay.
And we see, I think, no constraints on the camera.
No, just saying the exact one.
The device ID, but doesn't specify resolution. Okay, if we go to the logs. And
I think to tell the story, you just need to go one by one and see what happened.
Yes, yes. So first one is just a data channel.
Second one
is what Light does. It adds a audio with Opus and redundancy, but Opus first, redundancy second.
Next one.
Next one. Adds video, which again, expected.
Next one.
There it adds another audio section. And that one is actually preferring audio redundancy. And it looks like that one is stopping the first stream and then using the second transceiver for audio. Doesn't make sense. You could renegotiate the first one to be actually using redundancy, or you would actually start with redundancy on that one.
Okay, next one.
Yes, and then we see the simulcast being added here. 2 layers and VP8.
Yep. And then the last one
adds another audio section, which is odd.
Yes, I think it's like it depends on which direction they go.
Yes.
We have 1 in each direction, and then for the direction of outgoing, they have 2 for some unknown reason.
Yes, I suspect we should be showing that in the summary of the FTP better, the direction.
Yes, it's here.
Oh, true.
So I think the question is, why do we need all these set remote description when we know where the results is headed? Like, why
Yes,
renegotiate each time when they just could?
it's a lot of renegotiation trashing for something where you actually know the setup from the start.
Yeah, it's one-to-one. I know that I want to have video in both cases,
Yes,
so I can try it all at the beginning.
yes.
Okay, that was interesting.
Mhm.
So if you're looking to analyze your own sessions and try to monitor it at scale, come check us out at rtcstats.com.